Serving God. You shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him and keep his commandments and obey his voice. You shall serve him and hold fast to him. Deuteronomy 13 and verse 4. No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will be loyal to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon, that means money. Matthew 6:24. Then Jesus said to him, "Away with you, Satan, for it is written, for you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve." Matthew 4 and verse 10. But take careful heed to do the commandments and the law which Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you, to love the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways, to keep his commandments, to hold fast to him, and serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. Joshua 22 verse 5. And the greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, with all your mind, and love your neighbour as yourself is the second greatest. So that's the commandment, to serve. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. And not to be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Romans 12, 1-2. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love, in honour, giving preference to one another, not lagging in diligence, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord, distributing to the needs of the saints, given to hospitality. That's Romans 12, 10, 11 and 13. As for you, my son, Solomon, know the God of your father and serve him with a loyal heart and with a willing mind. For the Lord searches the hearts and understands all the intents and the thoughts. If you seek him, he will be found by you. But if you forsake him, he will cast you off forever. 1 Chronicles 28 and verse 9. And now, Israel, what does the Lord your God require of you, but to fear the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways, to love him, to serve the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Deuteronomy 10 and verse 12. And it shall be that if you earnestly obey my commandments, which I command you today, to love the Lord your God and serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, then I will give you the rain for your land in its season, the early rain and the latter rain, that you may gather in your grain, your new wine, and your oil. And I will send grass in your fields for your livestock, that you may be eating and be filled. Deuteronomy 11, 13-15. And if it seems evil to you to serve the Lord, choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua 24, verse 15. Then Samuel said to the people, do not fear, you have done all this wickedness, yet do not turn aside from following the Lord, but serve the Lord with all your heart. And do not turn aside, for then you would go after empty things which cannot profit or deliver, for they are nothing. The Lord will not forsake his people, for his great name's sake, because he has pleased the Lord to make you his people. 1 Samuel 12:20-22. But now we have been delivered from the law, having died to what we were held by, so that we should serve in the newness of the Spirit, not in the oldness of the letter. Romans 7:6. Make a joyful shout to the Lord, all you lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful to him and bless his holy, wonderful name. Psalm 100, verses 1, 2, and 4. So you shall serve the Lord your God, and he will bless your bread and your water, and I will take away sickness away from the midst of you. No one shall suffer miscarriage or be barren in your land. I will fulfill the number of your days. Exodus 23, 25 and 26.